everyone. Welcome to the online session of Basic Electronics. In this video, I am going to discuss about the voltage multiplier. So let us begin. So what is a voltage multiplier? Voltage multiplier is an electrical circuit that converts the AC electrical power from lower voltage to the higher DC voltage using the networks of the capacitor and diode. We had already seen in the previous video different diode circuit, which includes the half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier and the bridge rectifier, which converts the alternating signal to the direct signal, that is AC to DC. And also we had seen different wave shaping circuits, which was designed using the diode, resistor and capacitor, that includes the different clipper circuit and the clamper circuit. So voltage multiplier is the electrical circuit which takes the input AC power and output which we are going to get is the DC signal, but the DC voltage is the boosted one. So we can say voltage multiplier will provide us the DC voltage in multiplication form. So voltage multiplier is classified into two categories. One is the half wave voltage multiplier and second one is the full wave voltage multiplier. Now in both of this multiplier we are using half wave and full wave rectifier. That is why the name is given like this. Let us begin with the first multiplier circuit, that is the half wave voltage doubler circuit. From the name itself, it shows that it is going to double the voltage at the output. For example, we are taking the input of 230 volt 50 Hz AC, that is from the mains. Let me introduce first different components used over here. So this one is the transformer, and this transformer is the step down transformer. So it is taking 230 volt 50 Hz AC. Output will have the amplitude of Vm. And then we have circuitry consisting of capacitor and diode. And this voltage doubler is providing me output which is doubles of input at the secondary of transformer. I am having the amplitude of Vf at the secondary of transformer, then I am going to get 2 Vm at the output, and this is called the voltage doubler. This voltage is the AC voltage acting at the secondary of the transformer, and the output which I am getting is the DC voltage. I will give the explanation of this circuitry, that how this circuit works. So initially these capacitors, that is C1 and C2, are fully discharged, and whatever charge is shown over here in the circuitry, that is after the applying the input. So how this capacitors are going to charge, that we will see. So operation of this half wave voltage doubler in the positive half cycle of the input. So for example, when the input is applied and it is a positive half cycle, at that time what happens to the circuitry? Just look at this, that at the secondary we have this polarity because positive half cycle plus and this minus Vm, and due to that we know that diode D1 was such that it was acting like this, and due to that anode is connected to plus, cathode is connected to minus. So diode D1 is definitely in the forward bias. So it is shown with the closed switch, and diode D2 polarity is such that its cathode is connected to plus and anode is connected to minus, and that is why diode D2 is off, and that is shown with the switch off. And due to this diode D1 is on, the capacitor C1 will charge through this path, through the diode D1. So same thing is shown over here. The secondary voltage VAB is positive, and due to that diode D1 is forward bias, D2 is reverse bias, and C1 will charge to peak voltage Vm, that is the secondary peak voltage, through diode D1. and the polarity of voltage or polarity of charge on the capacitor C1 is something like this, that is plus minus Vm, and D2 is off, so nothing will happen to C2 in the first positive half cycle. Now we will see the operation of this half wave voltage doubler in the negative half cycle, that is in the first negative half cycle. What happens? We have already seen in the previous slide that C1 is already charged to the voltage Vm. So this charge is already there on the C1 plate once first negative half cycle is occurring. And that time what happens? This input voltage is minus plus. So VAB negative is there. VAB is voltage at the secondary of the transformer. And due to that, this plus terminal towards the cathode of D1, D1 is off, and you will find that D2 cathode terminal is connected to minus, and that is why D2 is on. It is shown with the switch closed, and due to that this C2, capacitor C2 will charge through D2, diode D2, and through this path. Now what will be the charge onto this C2? Look at this, the C1 is already charged in the first positive half cycle. That is why now charge capacitor is acting as a battery. So charge onto the C1 is Vm with this polarity, and due to that the net effect of this charge of C1 and voltage at the secondary will be minus plus minus plus, that is the additive. So minus plus minus plus, so both are additive. That is why the charge onto this C2 will be 2 Vm, Vm from this and Vm from this, and the polarity of this charges will be plus over here, and from here it is minus. So you will have output voltage 2 Vm, but the polarity will be like this. This is plus and this is the minus. So over here you are getting voltage across C2, that is twice of Vm. So we are getting the DC voltage which is twice. So we can say this is a voltage doubler. Now we will see full wave voltage doubler circuit. So this is the circuit diagram for the full wave voltage doubler. Here we are using two diodes as we were using in the full wave rectifier. So input is applied from the AC mains, that is 230 volt 50 Hz AC. It is given to the transformer. This transformer is the step down transformer, and we will see that how this voltage at the output we are getting is double the input voltage applied. So input is AC, and output we are getting is the DC, that is across capacitor. The charge onto this capacitor C1 and C2 you will find after application of the input, so that we will see in the analysis of circuit. So we will see the operation in the positive half cycle of the input. During the positive half cycle, what happens? This secondary voltage, that is from A to B, VAB is plus, and due to this VAB is plus, you will find this plus connected to anode, that's why diode D1 is on, and for this you will find plus connected to cathode. D2 was something like this, plus connected to cathode, that is why D2 is off and it is shown. So the current will be flowing some in this path, and C1 will charge till voltage Vm, and this plus is assigned over here, minus polarity assigned over here. So output or the polarity of charge onto the capacitor C1 will be something like this. Now during negative half cycle, we have already seen that C1 is already charged to the Vm with this polarity, and due to this minus plus polarity, we find that diode D1 was like this, that's why D1 is off and we are not going to show. And for D2, cathode terminal is connected to minus, that's why D2 is on, and due to that the current will be flowing in this manner. You just look at this, current is flowing in this particular manner from plus to minus, and due to that the capacitor C2 is going to charge till Vm, and the polarity will be like this because this plus is connected over here and this minus side is connected from here. So plus minus Vm is connected, and that is why at the output across this two, if we find, we will have Vm plus Vm, that is why it will be total 2 Vm. Same thing is shown over here. The secondary voltage VAB is negative, D1 reverse bias, D2 is forward bias, and C2 will charge through D2 till Vm, and C1 is already charged in the positive half cycle. So at the output we are getting voltage to Vm, that is why we can say it is a voltage doubler. Now we will see voltage tripler and quadrupler circuit. Voltage tripler means if we are applying the AC signal with the peak voltage Vm, then output we are getting, that is the DC of 3 Vm, that is voltage tripler. And if we are getting output that is 4 times Vm, then it is a quadrupler. So this circuit we are going to see, and for that we are going to use the half wave doubler circuit, and the capacitor and diode network is extended. Then we are getting tripler and quadrupler circuit. So you will see over here we are applying the AC signal from the mains at the transformer primary, and this is a step down transformer, and or at the secondary of this transformer I am getting Vm voltage. We have the network of diode D1, D2, D3, D4 and C1, C2, C3, C4, this capacitors. So which provides us the voltage tripler, that means we are getting the 3 Vm and 4 Vm output. So how we are getting this output, that we will see in the analysis. These capacitors are fully discharged initially. Once we are applying the input at the primary, then only this capacitor will start charging, and how it will charge one by one, that we are going to see in the analysis. During the first positive half cycle, what happens? Just look at this. This is the first positive half cycle, and polarity at the secondary will be something like this. This is the AC signal, and due to that what happens, this diode D1 will turn on, that is in the forward bias. And due to that this capacitor will start charging through the D1, and due to that the charge onto the plate of capacitor is plus minus Vm. This is just like the half wave voltage doubler circuit, and capacitor C1 will charge in the first positive half cycle. Now after completion of this positive half cycle, what happens? First negative half cycle we have polarity of input voltage something like this, and due to this C1 is already charged to Vm. Now this D1 will remain off only, so it will act as a switch open always. Now due to this negative half cycle polarity, you will find this D2 is in the forward bias, and due to that this capacitor C2 will charge through this path through D2, and the voltage onto the plate of capacitor will be 2 Vm, which is the addition of this Vm, minus plus, that is Vm plus Vm, that is 2 Vm, with the polarity plus over here this side and minus this side. So this is what happens during the first negative half cycle, which is shown over here. You can see minus plus, C1 is already charged to Vm, D1 is off, D2 is on, this is D2 is on, and through this path the C2 is going to charge to 2 Vm. And with this, during this much portion, this network is not working because D3 and D4 both are in the reverse bias. So after completion of first negative half cycle, we have capacitor C1 and C2 charged. C1 is charged to Vm value and C2 is charged to 2 Vm. There is no path for this capacitor to discharge. That is why this capacitor will sustain their charge as it is. So this is exactly what happens in the half wave voltage doubler circuit. In the first full cycle, Now we will see what happens in the next positive half cycle. Once this C1 and C2 both are already charged, after that during the next positive half cycle we have this polarity, and due to this we have diode D3 which is forward biased now, and you will find over here minus plus minus plus and plus minus. So net effect in this particular path is 2 Vm plus Vm, that is the 3 Vm, minus this Vm, that is the 2 Vm. So overall effect is such that D3 is forward biased and this C3 capacitor will get charged through this path. Again I am repeating this effective voltage through this particular path. So minus plus minus plus. So minus plus I am having 2 Vm, then I am having minus plus Vm, then I am having plus minus Vm. So minus plus that is 3 Vm, and plus minus, that is subtractive, that is Vm. So it will be 2 Vm. So more effect of this higher voltage is minus plus, that's why this side is minus and this side is plus. This is how the polarity onto the plate of capacitor C3 will be acting. Now what happens during the next negative half cycle? So first 3 half cycles are over and it has charged the capacitor C1 to V1, C2 to 2 Vm, and it has charged the capacitor C1 to Vm, C2 to 2 Vm and C3 to 2 Vm. Now in the fourth half cycle we will see that minus plus negative half cycle is there, that's why, and due to that the net effect if we see minus plus minus plus. So addition of these two is I am having plus minus 3 Vm, and then I am having again minus plus, so it is additive, so it will be 4 Vm, and then I am having plus minus, so it will be subtractive, 4 Vm minus 2 Vm. So net effect is 2 Vm and the polarity is like this, minus and plus, and that is why C4 will charge through this batteries, which is the charge capacitor and the secondary voltage to 2 Vm, and the polarity is something like this. So in the fourth half cycle, that is the next negative half cycle, D4 is on due to the effect of this net charge capacitors, and C4 will charge to 2 Vm. And this is how we will be able to find out the voltage across this two terminal, that is net effect is plus minus Vm plus minus 2 Vm, that is plus minus 3 Vm. So we can say we will be able to get 3 Vm voltage across this two terminal, and that's why it is called voltage tripler. And across this two terminal if we find, then I am having plus minus, so it is additive, and I am having 4 Vm, that is plus minus. So I am having output voltage, I can take output voltage of 4 Vm across these two terminals, and that is why I can say it is a quadrupler. And this is the tripler output. This is how we are getting the voltage multiplication at the output. With this, I am ending this session over here. Thank you.